Hello, here's my vlog for 22nd, I think. So this morning, oh man, I don't even know what time it is. 23rd Sunday, 11:34. Yeah, I woke up like tired, like worn out, like yeah, like my whole body, tired. Yesterday, I bought an electric mountain bike, my first electric mountain bike, and I went on my very first electric mountain bike ride. I got the Gocio electric mountain bike. I guess they're for sale for $450. But man, I got mine for $350. But like, it has 500 freaking watts, and it has two batteries, and it's a full suspension mountain bike. The rear suspension is like a rubber cushion, and the front suspension is a small travel shock. Man, yeah, that bottoms out all the time. But yeah, I got that, and it folds, so I can put it in my trunk of my car. So yeah, I got that, and pedals, and it came charged, so I took it down to the bike park, and yeah, I rode it for, you have it 5 power levels. I put it on power level 5, and yeah, I just did all the park on it, and over and over again, big loops, and it was like so freaking amazing. It was like riding a motorbike when it's fresh. When I first started, it's like going up the hill so freaking fast. Yeah, and then you can go down. I was launching off of the wooden, yeah, and you can do jumps on it. I was launching off the wooden plank, the little one. I saw a video of it, maybe like a promo video, and the guy did a little jump. I was doing air all the time that was bottoming it out. So I think maybe a good rule of thumb is to get enough air on it to bottom it out, but not bottom it out like too much. Just bottom it out. But like, like I was going down, you can go fast coasting because it's heavy, so you can get good momentum. The far left of the downhill track, but you can still get air. And yeah, man, like it's this big looper, and I was getting like big air, like air for like a long time. Like, I don't know, I should have my mom film me, but maybe like from when I first get the air until when I land, I don't know, like maybe up to 8 feet or something. I don't know. But yeah, there was these loopers, and then there was this steep one that I was doing, but I don't think I want to do it again because like I landed, because then you go and it's also kind of sketchy. You have to make sure there's nobody on the track behind you because you switch to the right and you invade the other big tracks where they land. But there's this really steep, jump, and so it's fun to do that one because you can try to, it's like another jump. But if you don't clear it, you land hard. And I landed hard on that thing and bottomed out the back. Yeah, I don't think I want to try that again. And I launched off of the wooden plank twice, but I don't think I want to do it again. Maybe I'll do it today. Just to try to keep the abuse of the bike down, because it folds in half to fit in the car, and so like that's just a little joint, like with a clip, a quick release, and that's where it would break if it broke in half. It's not that strong, but I've broken two bikes in half before. That's how I got this. I broke a Klein aluminum bike in half in Moab. That's how I got this scar. I was going like 30 miles an hour downhill, and my chin was the first thing to hit the freaking ground. Yeah, because it happened so fast. But But like that bike has 1.95 inch wheels on it, tires on it, which is the size of mountain bike tires back when I was a kid. Usually when I was riding, and I guess they put those tires on. Those are like tiny little tires. Nobody has those tires this small. I think they put those on it so that it could get the better range numbers for like, because maybe most people use them for around town. But they're still mountain bike tires, and but 1.95 inches is like really narrow for all that weight for like that heavy bike, which weighs, I don't know how much it weighs. I forgot to look it up. How heavy is the Gocio mountain bike? 27.5. I guess they're making them 27.5. Mine's a 26 inch. That's not it. Jesus. They have an electric fat mountain bike. That's cool. Whoops. How heavy is the 26-inch Gocio electric mountain bike? They sell it at Walmart. Capacity up to 265 pounds. A huge 265 pounder can ride it. I'm 190 pounds. 75 pounds more than me, so I can get air on it, you know. And once I lose weight, oh, and it weighs 48 pounds. Yeah, I should have tried to guess first. So 48 pounds plus 190, that's 238 pounds, dude. That's like, well, I'm 188 pounds, 236 pounds on those tires. Like, and I was looking down, they were like squishy, but squished, but they're sort of on the front, but they're like, they're pumped all the way up. But I was like sliding around on them, dude. Like I was sliding sideways on both tires all the time, which is fun for your bike handling. But like those tires are maxed out on that, with all that weight on that bike path going on corners. So it kind of, yeah, it teaches you to be like predictable with your turning and to utilize those berms. I actually crashed it once because like there's so much weight on the front because one of the batteries is on the front of the bike. There's two batteries, one under it, like where you're pedaling, and then another one up in the front, I guess to help balance the weight. But there's so much weight on the front that like it slides out, and like I tried to do a power slide and like, yeah, the front slid out first instead of the back because the weight, and yeah, I wiped out. And I keep trying to like, yeah, and it's fun to like going around corners because like you can slam, and it has disc brakes which is strong enough. You can slam on the brake and try, and you know, and the bike corrects itself to get around the corner that way without putting your foot down. Putting your foot down doesn't help, doesn't make you faster. And yeah, and those tires, those wheels seem strong. And, you know, I guess you could replace it with, you know, actually special wheels. But yeah, they seem strong, and yeah, hopefully that thing will last. And then also you can bounce it off of the wall. Like I was going down the thing, and I was getting really high up off that wall, like halfway up it and stuff. When you turn around, so, and then going uphill, it's strong enough with 500 watts because it doesn't, when the seat's up all the way, it's still really low, like as low as like my enduro bike, my specialized enduro bike is at its lowest. But I can still sit down and ride it up the hill because it's strong enough. And then there's this really steep, like there's the stairs, and you can ride up the dirt path next to the stairs, like straight up the hill. It's like this steep, really steep, on the big chainring. You just put it on the big chainring in the back, but you can leave it on the big chainring in the front. Yeah, and just power up that, and so it's, yeah, it's fun to ride up too. You know, it's fun to coast down and flow trail it. You know, like you can get like on the corkscrew on the bottom. It's too bad because there's no Strava for electric bikes at the bike park. I need to make the Strava then, I guess. It's up to me. I guess not enough people electric bike it. There's this kid the last 2 days on an electric bike doing the jumps. Doing the like, you know, the big jumps, like where you go up one side and land on the other. But he's on like a really nice one, like a 29-inch like the battery's inside the frame, like a specialized. That'd be cool to have one of those. But but yeah, like riding that thing down is fun, you know, with the momentum. And yeah, I was going off of one side and down the other, getting air, you know. Yeah, it's good for me. In fact, I'm getting so excited. I'm gonna go ride it today. I was gonna ride it this morning, but I couldn't. I slept in. But riding it up is so fun, much fun too, because that's like you're straight up mountain biking. You're like exercising. Like I think in 10 years, most people are gonna be on electric mountain bikes, dude. Like the minority, because it's so fun. I don't. It's like one of those undiscovered sports, like electric mountain bike. You fucking kidding me? It's the most fun thing ever, and it's easy as pie. It's like they're cheap and it's convenient, you know, to do it. And yeah, so yeah, and for me, because it's cool, because like I can go to the bike park and bring the electric bike with me. Like if I want to have full days, you go electric bike. It lasts for 18 and a half miles. And I went 18 and a half miles in an hour and a half. So the battery lasts about an hour and a half. So I'm going to like go out there today and just ride it for an hour and a half. And then I was thinking about, I was originally going to go out there in the morning, but I like slept in because I was more tired than I thought I was going to be, because I rode my ass off. I was like my biggest ride, like hardest ride for a while, and this year. And yeah, I felt my body is still transitioning. Like I was feeling my chest. I'm getting like tighter. It's cool. I should weigh myself, see if I'm lower. Because I got down to 178 a couple of months ago and I was lifting weights. So I'm probably losing weight now. But if I weighed myself, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm lighter. But yeah, I was going to go down there in the morning and bring my other bike and then like ride it until the battery died and then just take the bike off the car. But now I'm so close to the bike park. My house is. It's like a couple miles away. And I forgot to time myself, but there's like 2 lights. Like I drive down. The first light is the highway, and that's usually you don't even have to wait that long because you're on the highway. And then there's another light that the road crosses another road that's smaller, so that's not really a light. And then there's a light you take a left on, and and it's like green. So there's 3 lights. There's only 3 lights between here and the bike park. So, and they're lights, you don't even really have to wait. So, and the bike path starts right here and goes all the way there. But yeah, so instead of like, you know, because it takes extra time to bring 2 bikes down, and then to take 1 bike off of the rack and then get the other bike out. It's like and now I'm thinking, why not just ride the bike park with the electric bike, and when the battery dies, just drive back home, and then I can have like a meal that way, you know, fill up my water bottles or whatever, and then bring the electric bike up and then charge it, and, you know, and bring the other one, grab the other one. I think I'm gonna do that from now on. But when I go to the Golden Bike Park, I want to yeah, I can put the electric bike in the trunk and I can ride it there, and then I can put like 2 or 3. It has holders for 3 bikes, but I don't think I could fit 3 of my bikes on there. That was like an old rack, maybe for when bikes had, like maybe just for road bikes. But I could put 2 bikes on there. So yeah, 2 bikes on the rack, and then the electric bike in the trunk. So it totally, like, being able to put the electric bike in the trunk just makes it so convenient, like, to carry around. And it's easy to put it in and out of the trunk and to fold it. All I do is pull out the quick release, pull on it, it folds, and then you just do the stem, and then turn the stem over, and then you just throw it in the car. Yeah, it's so cool. Coolest bike ever. Yeah, so I have to make sure that the brakes are tight enough today. The brakes get, I think I was, squeezing the brakes a lot yesterday. Yeah, that thing was like brand new though. When I saw it, like the little pulleys, I don't think it had ever been ridden. It was like they were squeaky clean. But Anyway, I came back here and I was just like stretching. I like to fuck around with the computer on my chest and then just stretch on the couch, like on the floor with my legs stretched out on the couch. And yeah, and but then I was up late last night because I decided I finally looked at Strava, like really examined Strava on the bike park, and there's only two Strava segments at the whole park. There's the corkscrew and the left. There's three segments: corkscrew, left slalom, and the green just across. And like the people who win, and then there's this climb. But yes, but they're on the park. But the people who win those are like going like 500 miles an hour and get through them in like 2 seconds. So it's like a satellite glitch. And so like maybe the people who win them and the people who are at the top of those really small segments are like just get lucky because of some kind of like a satellite glitch. I don't know, but just to the faster ones. But yeah, but those, that's cool that they work. So I want to get on those. But oh yeah, but the problem is like they don't have them for electric bikes. So I want to make one for the electric bike because I was getting into it. I was like trying to go fast down the corkscrew, and I wouldn't be surprised if my fastest time with the electric bike is faster than my actual mountain bike. But like, yeah, it's fun to ride. Need to get used to riding the corners around it. So yeah, it's not all about, like, I'm super rusty, I'm realizing. So it's not all about the jumps. So, and I did go down the jump lines even with the electric bike. You can bypass it on the X course, and so you can ride right past the ramp. That's one of the ones I want to unlock next time I get on the jumping bike. My wheel already mailed a couple days ago, so I guess I'll go to the bike park maybe when that comes in. Then I can have the two jumping bikes. I have my brand new that I only rode it one day BMC bike, which I replaced my enduro bike because it was too damn heavy and the brakes weren't good enough. So now I have it looks like a jumping bike. It's awesome. And it's way lighter, 6 pounds lighter. But and it has hydro brakes. But so yeah, to bring the electric bike and then my actual legit jumping bike, my Dirt Love. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, and hit some of those jumps, and you can ride by even like when people aren't there, like the big jump on the right, the XL down next to it, and check it out. And I think I could do that too. I don't think that one's above my level to table it, And then, of course, it doesn't have to be daunting, because first you just table them. You table. As long as you know how to table flat instead of way forward, because if you do that and you hit the lump, you can go over endo. But yeah, you just table, right? And then you table it less until one day you don't table it, and then you've done it. And then you do that a bunch of times, and then you can use the momentum on that for the next one. That's where it's thrilling. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm not even at that level. I want to get there. But like to ride the whole thing out where you're not even touching the brakes the whole time. Like, holy shit. I was filming some kids the other day do that. And like, my God, they get so much air. Yeah, that's above me, but maybe, hopefully, not that much. So anyways, I'm gonna, I don't have that much of an appetite too, so, but I have goo. Whenever I get kind of hungry, I just take my goo. Yeah, it's good to drive there because I can use my water bottles because the water fountains don't work there. And they don't have tools there anymore either. I used to have tools and they were all chopped off. Whenever they would replenish the tools, people would come and just snip them off with bolt cutters. So now no more tools, but there's tools up in Jamestown and some other spots. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna try to get going, upload this, and yeah, getting super excited about the mountain biking. Listen to the music. Oh, and I bought weed. because I got the bike, yesterday. It was like, because I had my 10% off as a membership over at Community Cycle. So after taxes, the bike was like 382 or something, And then he gave me the pedals for free. And they're like pedals, you can use them like with regular shoes on one side and then the clip on the other. And those are usually $10. And I was like, if he gave me the pedals for free and I was going to pay for them, like, I'll put the $10 towards. And I spent this much money, bought another bike today. More weed, and they gave me like $13 worth of weed for $10 yesterday. He just offered. Yeah, they're like totally like giving me deals over there. And so I got more weed, so which is perfect for now because I love getting all baked and listening to music, being like, what the fuck? Am I on a motorcycle? I literally feel like I'm on a motorbike. Yeah, so anyway, last night I was I was up really late because I was really late. I looked at Strava and I realized there's no Strava segments for the XL and the X for some reason, which there should be. Maybe they thought it would be dangerous for kids to try to race it. It's because it's like classified as dangerous downhill, but I think they should allow them to do it because then it could be used not so much as like a race, but just as a list of who did it. It's like an accomplishment. Like damn. But and you can't fake it because it'll show on the time that you did it really slow. If you just like totally slowly go over it, you're way faster if you get all the air on it. But yeah, I decided to make like a course because I was trying to find like a good course to do, like a route and a course to do over and over again to like race myself and to make a Strava segment. And I was tracing it, and then my mouse died, and I was thinking about maybe finishing it now because I wanted to go out there and try to memorize it, and so it's where you utilize the entire course. Yeah, like all the trails, and then you go up and down like the corkscrew a bunch of times. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that now, so I think I will. So but yeah, I'm super jazzed to go out there. It's freaking amazing. Hopefully that bike will hold up. Yeah, and not snap in half on me. I should try to. I should at least, like make sure to like whenever. The only place I get air really is on the far left on the downhill, but like yeah, make sure that I don't get so much air that if the bike snaps when I land, I don't actually hurt myself. I'm just gonna skin up my elbows or something. But yeah, that thing is so much freaking fun. Because yeah, to use the weight of it on the flow trail too, yeah, and also because the cool thing about electric mountain biking is because it increases your frequency of riding. So you experience the things more times, so your growth rate increases, your growth curve. And I was starting to realize it really quickly that like, oh yeah, like these flow curves trails are about like not touching the brake. If you touch the brake, you ruin the flow, and then you can't keep up with the whole, you start tabling the stuff. And so you have to start at the beginning just with your hand on the bike, and that's why they don't even have front brakes on those. And you just hold on to it and you use the berms to go around, and you just hope that you don't crash. And yeah, and I was like sliding freaking sideways on that thing, which is fun. It's actually fun to slide sideways on bikes. And it's a good practice too, for your skills. So anyways, that's enough. That was talking. That was freaking amazing though, man. Electric mountain bikes. Oh my God. I'm so glad I have one. I feel so blessed that they had every kind of bike that I needed. I got so many bikes at that place, community bikes. And I was wondering, the other day, I was like, man, why do I have two enduro bikes? But I'm like, wait, I could turn my Specialized into a downhill bike. Because the only difference is the travel, right? So I'll look and see if the rear travel is good enough. But like, yeah, you just put downhill front forks on and then really good brakes. You're like, well, there's my downhill bike. Yeah, so I guess we'll see what kind of clearance it has in the rear. It's the 2009 Specialized Enduro Compass L. Anyways, yeah, that's my vlog. I'm going to upload this. Talk to you tomorrow.